Hello, my name is Colson Riddle, and today I will be talking about my informative speech and meme. For my informative speech, it is about the importance of proper nutrition and how that leads to a happy, strong lifestyle. For the meme I chose, it was kind of a funny play on thing. It has this girl she's talking about when you're eating chocolate, but you dipped fruit in it, so it evens out. And I think that's funny because it doesn't really even out at the end of the day. You're still eating chocolate, but hey, at least you have some fruit. When people first hear about nutrition, they probably get a little nervous and they don't really know where to start and they're confused. But I'm here to tell you about it's pretty easy and simple at the end of the day. It's not confusing. I was confused one time, but once I figured out, it was pretty easy from then. When I was a freshman, I really had no really didn't have a good diet, didn't in general. Then I was eating out a lot, eating a lot of crappy food all the time, spending way too much money every week, hundreds of dollars weekly on fast food, eating it every day, eating all this different stuff, and that spending way too much money. And I knew how to make a change. I wasn't having my goals weren't being made, and I didn't train something up. So I started off with a meal plan and meal prepping. It can kind of be a little confusing at first, but it's pretty simple. And so what I did was I would go to the grocery store on a Sunday, get different types of meat, different types of chicken. I'm not a picky guy, but I don't like eating the same things over and over again. I do get bored of food, so I don't want to eat the same stuff every day. But I would get pounds of chicken, pounds of beef, some pork, lots of vegetables, asparagus, broccoli, corn, all that jazz, all of it. And I would set time on a Sunday and I would make it all for the week. Make it all, cook it all, have it all prepped. I would have these little boxes that I would have for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I would have them all prepared, and so all my meals would be prepped and ready to go. And I think that was the biggest thing that helped me with sticking to my goals because I had it ready. I can sometimes be a little lazy and not want to cook some food, so having it prepared and ready was a big thing for me. Um, Nutrition is super, super important for my daily lifestyle, especially as an athlete, especially as a college athlete, because at this age, you do need to take it seriously and it will make you to the next level if you do perform. So, um, if I have a game the next day and I'm eating crappy food, I'm not getting good sleep, I'm just not doing things right. It does affect me big time. I feel groggy, I feel slow, I just don't feel as quick, don't feel as twitchy, don't feel like I can move that well. So I do like before game days, I really think that's the best way to be and just be ready 100%. Um, the benefits of sticking to a diet is drastic, man. It's gonna change your life. You're gonna feel more confident. You're gonna be ready to go. You're gonna feel more active, more healthy, more energy to do things you love, to hang out with people you love, to see people, to see things. And but the ways you can do that is you gotta set a goal. You gotta see where you're at right now, and you want to see where you want to be. So you gotta weigh yourself. You gotta track everything you're eating right now, and see where you want to be. And so you gotta set a weight goal that you want to get to. And when you have goals, it's always makes it a little bit easier to achieve them. So you got something to work forward to, and you can see the progress along the ways. I think the best way to help achieve your goals would probably be an Apple Watch. As you can tell by that pretty bad tan, but I don't have it on right now, but I do wear an Apple Watch daily, and I think it's a big part of my nutrition and helps me along the way. When I wear my Apple Watch, it tracks my calories I intake, the energy I burn, the sleep. The sleep is super important because I always am a guy that needs sleep all the time. And when I can track my sleep and track the quality of sleep, I can really judge on what type of day and how I'm going to perform because it's super important. But definitely tracking your calories is huge. You need to burn less than you're eating, than you're taking. So tracking calories and just tracking all the stuff, and it's just not eating your junk food. You got to be disciplined too. That's the hardest part. But sticking consistency is key, and consistency will make your diet the best. So in conclusion, Sticking to a diet is hard, but it's necessary if you want to live a happy, happy lifestyle. Thank you for listening to my speech.